channel. Thank you so much for watching. So I obviously have all of my makeup done except for my brows, because this is obviously going to be a video about my brows. I do really like how my makeup turned out today, so I am going to be filming how I did this look, and then that will be up for you pretty soon. Basically, I just haven't really been filming because we are redoing my beauty room, so I decided to pull my stuff down here. This is where I've been doing my makeup since we're kind of redoing my room, but I haven't really been filming because I didn't really want to film down here, but I just decided today that I was going to just get it done for you guys and film down here because I've been posting a lot on Instagram lately, and then I've had a lot of people just asking me for an updated brow routine because I have been doing my brows differently, so I decided that I would just go ahead and get that done for you guys so you can see. My next video is going to be this look, and then hopefully after that it will be my beauty room tour and makeup collection, I'm hoping is what's going to happen. So we'll just have to roll with it and see how it works. So we're going to start with how I do my brows. So I'm going to kind of zoom you guys in. I'm going to fix my lighting for a second, and then we will get going. So I zoomed you all in so that you can see a little bit better. So the first thing that I like to do is go in with my tweezers. These ones I just got at like the grocery store. These are like the dollar ones because I don't really care that much. And every few, like probably 6 months or whatever, I just get a new pair to like get them sharp again because I don't really know how to sharpen my tweezers. I know you can use like sandpaper or something, but I don't have time for that. I'd just rather go buy a new one. They're like 99 cents. But I just like to go in, and every morning I'll go in and I'll just tweeze like the hairs thick because my eyebrow hairs do grow fairly fast, and I don't have time. And I used to get my eyebrows waxed. I haven't gotten them waxed in probably like 6 or 7 months because I've just been keeping up on them. So I'll just kind of go through the little mirror. So I just sort of like to go in and just like tweeze the hairs that have grown in. Obviously we're not like gonna over tweeze these and make it look bad, just like the hairs that are like kind of down below that need to go away. I just tweeze them a little bit so that it doesn't look bad. And I just do this like every day. I'll just come in and just pluck like a little bit of these hairs. But that's it, you know, just like a little bit, just like I call it good after that. So for my brows, I'm going to actually pull this back so that it's not in our face. But as for products, normally I use my Brow Wiz. That's what I did in the last brow routine that I showed you guys. I used the Brow Wiz. Where did it go? I use a caramel and dark brown for my Brow Wiz. I actually ran out of my dark brown Brow Wiz, so then I was like at Sephora and I was kind of looking at the product and I was like, I'm going to try something different than the Brow Wiz, which is different for me because I always have used a pencil. A pencil is pretty much the only thing I've ever used. So instead I decided to pick up the Dip Brow. This is in dark brown. This is $18, but do you see how much product you get? You get so much products for $18, so I was like, I'm gonna try this out and see what I think. So I decided to try this. This is only like my first week using this Dip Brow, so I'm not really an expert, but ever since I've been using it for the past week or so, and then I've been posting Instagram pictures, people have been asking me how I've been doing my brows lately because they just want to do it, they like it. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. My eyes look so intense right now, and it's just because my eyebrows aren't done. It's kind of crazy. But so yeah, I'm not really an expert yet. I don't really know what I'm doing with the Dip Brow yet, but people have been wanting to see it, so I mean, your wish is my command, my friends. So basically this is what I do. This brush is a Mary Kay brush. It's got like a eyebrow brush on the one end, and then this is like an eyelash brush on the other end, and then it's got like the brush on this end. And I've been using this brush just because normally I will use this e.l.f. one, but I have not been loving this e.l.f. one lately. For some reason I just don't like it, so I'm going to use this Mary Kay one. The first thing I do is I just shape it, and I just like make sure that it's like this and all the hairs are like kind of stuck together. And now I like have it taped because it broke and I tried to glue it back together and it didn't work, so I've just been taping it. But I just kind of go like this and just make sure that all of the bristles are like together so that we don't like ruin anything. And then I get my brow wiz because I like the spoolie on the end of this one. So I'm just going to go through and brush my brows normal. So I'm just going to go with the flow of the hair. And as you guys can see, I have really light eyebrows compared to like how dark my hair is. My eyebrows are really light, and these inner hairs, I have like none of them. So I kind of have to fake it as I make it, I guess. So then what I do is I take my dip brow and I just dip my brush in here like this, kind of get it all over, and then I'll put the excess product in the cap because it's kind of easy to go overboard on this, and I've done this many times. So I've gone overboard on the product because it is such like an intense product. So then what I'll do is I kind of need to get closer to my mirror. I need a different mirror. Just kind of like to come in here and I will just trace the bottom part of my brow. I'm using kind of like short motions, I guess. Like it's like kind of short movements, and I'm using like basically no pressure on this brush because it's really easy to overdo it on this product. So kind of like a less is more sort of deal. You can see it's already starting to come together, and then I'm just gonna sort of make it. I just like to bring my tail out a little bit because my brow does sort of end a little bit short, so I do like to just flick this end out just like a punsy bit. I'm gonna take the spoolie and I'm gonna brush my hairs downwards, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna trace this upper hair, the upper line, but I'm not gonna come all the way to the inside corner. I'm gonna start sort of like where my hairs start to get a little bit thicker, and I'm gonna emphasize that arch a little bit because I don't have a very intense arch. So I'm gonna emphasize it just a little bit and then come down and connect it with the tail. Just like that. So now I'm not going to pick up any more product on my brush for now because I don't want any, because I'm going to be doing my inner corner. So for the inner part, I don't like to do it completely dark on the inner corner. I know that I used to do that, and now that I've sort of just come up with a new way to do it, I don't like to do that anymore. So I'm not going to pick up any more product on the brush, and I'm just going to come in and feather this like this. So I'm sort of going in the direction of the brow of the hairs and just kind of flicking them to give me a little bit of color and like definition in there, but not too much because I want this to look as natural as possible. So now that that's done, I can pick up some more product on the brush. Again, I'm just taking whatever product was on the cap that I kind of pulled off at the beginning, and then I'm just going to come in here and just start filling this in. So I'm paying kind of special attention to not go outside of the lines that we had already drawn. And I'm still using the short flicking motions because we don't want this to look like kind of overdone. We kind of want it to look very, still kind of natural, but still like you're filling in your brows, you know? So just pick up more product as you feel like you need it. Just be careful because it is easy to overdo it on this specific product. And then what I'm going to do, go back in with the spoolie, and I'm just going to kind of take this and just sort of spool around. I'm just going to kind of brush this using the spoolie just to kind of disperse the product, make it look a little bit more neat and natural. I'm definitely going to come in here and just make sure that this inner corner kind of fades nicely because it's easy to have it like a strict line from where you were doing really light motions for the inner corner and then sort of dark on the outer. Just make sure that I spoolie this out nice and good right on that line. So that's how I do the brow. Basically, you know, that's just how I fill it in. We'll go and we'll clean it up. We'll make it look better in just a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow. Probably end up speeding through this side. So as you guys can see, that side took way less time than it did to take this side, just because I was talking through this side and stuff. Sorry, I just feel like I need a little bit more buffing. This side did kind of get a little bit messed up down here just because my brush kind of got all weird. So I am going to show you guys how I clean this up. So all I do when I clean up my brows is I will take a clean Q-tip. And then I like to take this stick foundation, which this is like so random, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me stick foundation, and I don't really like to use this as foundation because I don't like it, but I've been liking it to clean up my brows. It's almost gone. So what I do is I just take this foundation, and I like this because it's kind of like more like a concealer to me, is like the coverage of it, but it's like not messy. I like it. I don't know. I'm kind of weird, I guess. But then I just like to come down. I'm going to zoom you in a little. This, how it got like messed up right there. So what I like to do is I take the Q-tip that has some foundation on it, and I'm just going to come in here and just put it right on where the where I kind of messed up a little. Come up here. This is just the easiest way to clean up your brows, honestly. It's so simple. Set my brows. I do like the Anastasia clear brow gel. It's like super glue in a tube. Super glue. It's like super glue in a tube. I really like it. I ran out. Didn't go buy another one. I honestly probably will, but I just haven't. But because I've been been liking this Loreal one. This is the Loreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I got mine in the brown shade, medium to dark. But honestly, I might go get a clear one of these ones and then also get a new Anastasia one. I'm just going to take this and just set my brows. This is just going to keep the color there all day long. And it's also going to just be sure that like my hairs aren't going to flop around throughout the day. Get a little bit wild. Brow Hairs Gone Wild should be a new TV show. So like I said before, my next video will be a tutorial on this look because I do really love it. So my next video will be a tutorial on this makeup look, and then after that, hopefully my beauty room will be done. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If you guys want to keep up with what I've been doing to my beauty room and stuff like that, you can follow me on social media. I have been posting mainly just on Snapchat. Kind of like my, I've kind of been vlogging, I guess, kind of on Snapchat, just because it's easy and it's the easiest thing for me to do. So follow me on all my social media. It will be linked down below. We're excited to be back for you guys and filming. My eyes look way less intense now that my brows are done. Can we all just agree? I would also like to point out that I would like to point out that a lot of people always comment how this brow is always more archy than the other one, and it's because this is the only brow I can move. Like I can move this one up, but like this one I can't move this one up. So this one just naturally has more arch to it, and if I was to draw an arch onto this one, it would look stupid. So yes, my brows are a little bit uneven just because I can only move one side of my face. But yeah. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to do your brows. Honestly, it is so easy. If people tell you that it takes them more than like 25 or 30 minutes to do their brows, don't trust those people because it's probably not going to look good. Honestly, I feel like the faster you do it, the more natural they're going to look. If you're spending like 25-30 minutes doing your eyebrows, they're going to look so unnatural. It's not even going to be funny. I'm kind of more of like, I want kind of like a natural brow, but for them to look a little bit better, you know? So that's why I do it this way. The faster the better. The faster the more natural they're gonna look. So yeah, I hope that you guys liked this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.